Hi folks, Andrew here, Top Fitness Strategies. And yeah, I got the cool music going on. Isn't that great? Yeah. This is exclusively for me. You can't get this anywhere else, this music. And a friend of mine put it together for me, and we did some stuff. Okay, anyway, you're here today because you're not wanting to hear my music. Or maybe you are, because it's so cool. But you're here today because of the tips I'm going to give you. Of course, I give tips all the time when it comes to fitness and health, especially for the folks that are over the age of 50 years old. Now, most of these tips, if not all of them, can be used for any age. Just making sure we put that out there, any age. But I say over 50 because that's where my focus target, that's my focus market, that's where the people I talk to the most, that's where they are in life. And doing stuff on my computer here, that's why I keep looking down. So there are two things that have to happen, regardless of what you're trying to get accomplished, whether you want to be on stage with your body or whether you just want to live that fit and healthy lifestyle. Two things got to happen or else you won't achieve it. And maybe this has been presented this way by somebody else, but never by me. So I want to make sure I'm emphasizing this, because if these two things aren't done in your workout or your fitness and your health life, you're not going to get there. You're not going to achieve any goals. And I'm saying this from experience. I don't always practice what I preach. And why? Because life happens. All right, and I'm not going to get into details. But the two things, you have to be consistent in doing something, and you have to fuel your body properly. Now, it's always been said, maybe it's not always been said, but it's been said quite a bit by a lot of people out there, that you can't out-train a bad diet. And I 100% agree with that. But let's say your diet is maybe mediocre. You still can't out-train that, but you can keep up with it to an extent if you're consistent with your workouts. So, for instance, if you start some sort of workout program, so let's say for the next 6 weeks, 9 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, what have you, you're going to be doing some sort of workout regimen, whether that's video workouts, whether that's going to the gym on a consistent basis, running, biking, swimming, what have you, but you're going to do it on a consistent basis. But I mean, you're going to do it for the next 2 months, 3 months, what have you. Now, going once or twice a week ain't going to do it for you. I know it's not proper English, but it just ain't going to do it for you. You have to go at least 3 times a week. At a bare minimum, you have to do something 3 times a week. I'm not saying work the same muscle groups all the time, and we can argue about that back and forth as well. But for simplicity purposes, 3 times a week ain't going to do it. You got to go 4 to 5, maybe 6 times a week. You don't have to go 7. Give your body a little bit of a rest. If you go 6 days a week, obviously you're going to work different muscles. If you go 5 days a week, once again, we can get into that. But at the bare minimum, 4 times a week, doing some sort of workouts. And I'm not talking a 10 or 15-minute workout. I'm talking 45 minutes to an hour of consistent workout. Now, when I say that, I don't mean doing a set of curls, dumbbell curls, and then walking away for 5 minutes to recover or relax. No. I'm talking consistent workouts between sets, 30 to 60 seconds, something of that sort. Now, if you're doing straight cardio, such as biking, running, swimming, something like that, do what they call interval training, or fartlek training, as other people call it, F-A-R-K, fartlek, F-A-R-T-K-L-I, or something like that, fartlek training. High interval training. So in other words, you go, you do an exercise for maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that. Then you rest for 30, 45 seconds. You go hard for a little bit, then you back off a little bit. Hard, back off. So you know what I'm talking about there. So, number one, be consistent and keep that up. Once again, minimum 4 days a week, minimum, absolute minimum. If you don't do, if you listen to this right now and you only want to do 3 days a week, great. You're not going to see results like you want to see. I say minimum 4 days a week. I prefer 5 to 6 days a week, but minimum, absolute minimum, 4 days a week. Be consistent with your workouts. Some sort of workout. Be consistent with it. And that's the first part. The second part is fuel. And by fuel, I mean, what do you put in your body? And it's not so much Well, this chair's squeaky, isn't it? It's not so much what you put in your body, it's more what you don't put in your body. That's a whole mind shift mentality there. I'm not saying be a rabbit and eat salads all day long and stuff of that sort. I'm saying restrict the bad stuff going into your body. For instance, soda pop, bad. I don't care if it's diet or not, it's bad. Soda pop is just, in general, it's bad for your body. It's not good for you. Another thing, fast food. All right? And people will argue with me all day long about, well, I eat salads at fast food. Well, it kind of defeats the purpose of fast food, if you ask me, but it's a whole different story. Fast food, bad. Bad for you in general, period. So stay out of it. So we talked about consistency with your workouts. Now we're talking about the fuel you put into your body. Once again, concentrate more on what you don't put into your body versus what you do put into your body. Because if you focus on, for instance, if you got something in front of you, say, if I eat that or drink that, that's bad for me. Eventually, you're gonna want to put something in your body, fuel-wise, so you're gonna reach for something good. It's just if you eliminate the bad, or if you don't put the bad in, you're gonna start putting the good in. And it works that way. So you can also focus it. Okay, I want to eat the good stuff and not the bad stuff. Right, but you're focusing on eating good, which is a positive way to do it. But the other way, if you see something, how can I explain this? If you see something bad, right away your mind's saying, that's not good for me, I'm not going to put it in my body. The other way is saying, okay, that's something good, I'm going to put it into my body. And after you do that for a couple of days, this bad thing over here, I can do it because I've been working with all the good stuff. I've been eating all the good stuff until now. It's a little bit different of a mindset shift, and I hope you're following what I'm saying there. So focus on not putting bad stuff in the body. Yes, I know it's a double negative. I know it's a negative, but focus on that, and you're automatically going to go toward the good. Believe me, trust me on this one, it works that way. So once again, let me go back to the beginning here. The two things you got to do. Two things. Oh, by the way, if you're here right now, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. You get all kinds of good stuff like this. And also, there's a link down there. Go to topfitnessstrategies.com and get on my Q&A newsletter. And you provide the questions. I provide the answer, the Q and the A, and we'll go that way. Okay? So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the two things. Consistency is what you need. And number two is the fuel. Be consistent and proper fuel. You do those two things for the next 60 to 90 days, 2 to 3 months, you're going to see wonders in your body. You're going to see a complete change what's going on. All right? So on that part, I'm going to end this, go back to the fancy music, and I don't know if I need to talk a little louder here or not so you can talk over it, but I told you about the subscribe. I told you about the website. I try to put a new video out once a week, if not more. I'm going to ramp that up a little bit, so tell your friends, forward this along, pass this along to somebody that's in the fitness industry or over 50 years old that's not in the fitness industry that wants to hear a good message. You might think I'm totally off my rocker, but at the same token, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. So until next time, this is Andrew, Top Fitness Strategies. Subscribe here. Go to the website, topfitnessstrategies.com. There's a link below. Go there, and that's it. So until next time, this is Andrew. Ciao. I gotta stop it now. Bye.